This rivalry has been brewing for a long time, and it spills over tonight at Brooklyn Hall. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
Time for our tale of the tape. And here he is in the flesh, Terence "Bud" Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time. El Niño de Oro, Jorge Linares, fighting out of Venezuela and Japan. He won his first world title back in 2007 and hasn't looked back since.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed three-division champion of the world, Terence "Bud" Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Barinas, Venezuela, a renowned three-division champion of the world, El Niño de Oro, Jorge Linares.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Listen, when you've got two people that want to fight, two fighters that really dislike each other, you're going to get more than a fight.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. And there's the bell to start the round. So he's going to shake off the cobwebs and bounce around the ring a little bit here. And he did catch him. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. What a fitting stage for this grudge match. This theater has seen a lot of drama over the years, but perhaps none more compelling than this.
God, I love theatres. For all these reasons, you can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches. The punches actually echo. If you're that fighter coming in and you know you're in such an intense atmosphere, you know the pressure is going to be on.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Can't score with that punch.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And he caught him with a left hook. Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. Nice stop, but that won't score. Smart move there to buy some time.
You've got to save that in the back, because if you're ever hitting her, a clinch will save your life. You've got to hold on, clear your head, step off again, push them, hold them, lean them down. So when you're going to use...
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Seconds are so precious at this stage of the game.
It tells me so much when a fight is holding on. It means they've been hurt, it means they're tired, or it means they...
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Counterfighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Nice counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. Trying to fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought. Defense is not an option for these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Smart move to grab a hold of your opponent, but obviously you can't do that too often.
They need to be worried that the referee's not going to throw them out.
And what a shock. Another clinch.
There's a tactic to clinching. When you clinch, you're taking someone out of their pace. You're making them feel uncomfortable. It's something they're not used to.
So once again, they'll clinch, and one of these fighters has got to take the lead here.
Sometimes you got to go with the ins.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That counter shot lands. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if...
They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
That punch is beginning to take it. And wisely here, they're going to clinch and hold on to stop this offensive onslaught.
You can't do that too often, because the referee is eventually going to start taking points off you. You saw the referee watch, look, didn't say anything, just gestured to say, I've checked you. Now be careful, because when he starts pulling, taking you out of your rhythm, it's going to get harder.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counter-puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter-puncher,
It may not be pretty, but sometimes clinching is effective.
you cannot do it too often, because the referee's going to pull you apart and deduct a point.
Perfect punch. And a good decision here to hold on.
Now, sometimes style makes fight, but this one, the styles just seem to be clashing.
And he scores with the counter. Nice job getting that punch through. Well done with that counter shot. Good right hand. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Crawford in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Unlike the heavier fighters, these fighters throw so many punches, it's hard to keep up. And now going for the finish. Well, this is what he does, going right after the challenge. A chance to make history. Everything he's got, but he can't get him out of it. Can they finish it? take another look at that.
I need to see that again. One, two, three, 4, 5.
So he's back up on his feet, but can he get back into this fight?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what.
Nice veteran move here to hold on to his opponent to slow down the momentum.
I don't know if it's a dancing competition or a fight.
Good counter. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. How about that time? Are we about to see a first-round knockout? Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
They ring the bell, and here we go. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Insane action. Hey, sometimes the best thing you can do is to grab your opponent.
They need to be worried that the referee's not going to throw them out the ring and disqualify them both.
Good right hand. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Oh, my goodness. What pace. What pace. They're like, do you know what a Yorkshire Terrier is, Todd? They're like little Yorkshire Terriers.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you.
And he'll hug him again, but you can't blame him, can you?
There's a tactic to clinching. When you clinch, you're taking someone out of their pace. You're making them feel uncomfortable. It's something they're not used to. But there's a fashion of clinch as well. You can be a dirty clincher. Pull the arm out the shoulder, lean on them, but do it on the blind side of the referee, so he doesn't know.
Another scoring shot there. The jab missed. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes. And there's the bell to start the round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well done with that counter shot. They need to be careful of them punch themselves out here. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counter punch.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point. Here he is bouncing on his toes, trying to get some energy.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he did catch catch him. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. The jab doesn't quite connect. Why weren't they more cautious? That counter punch caught him clean. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent.
And there's the bell to start the round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Todd, we know one of these
wise move here to try and slow the momentum down here by grabbing on.
Yeah, you got to clinch. Well, the idea is just to get your opponent to complain to the referee. Get him to complain about the conditions. Get him to just feel uncomfortable. Keep doing unorthodox.
An upset of the year, perhaps, right before our eyes. That was not a good moment for him, but seems like he's out of the dark place.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on.
This could be the end. He was in big trouble there, but looks like he's recovered.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Whoa, wait a minute. What a shot. Changes everything, and down they go. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. And they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count. The old liver shot will buckle your knees every time, as this replay shows.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Let's see how the corner handles. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Better be careful. The referee may take a point if he keeps clinching.
You can't do that too often because the referee is eventually going to start taking points off you. You saw the referee watch, look, didn't say anything, just gestured to say, I've checked you. Now be careful, because when he starts pulling, taking you out of your rhythm, it's going to get harder.
Solid punch. And he did catch him. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Because they're so big, because they can punch, because they've got the weight behind them, they may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire, because someone's going to get hurt and someone's got to react.
He's going to go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy? Hey, those punches add up. Good one. At some point, the corner, and Jorge Linares is down. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
I've got to see that again.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
They ring the bell, and here we go. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
Oh, my goodness, so that little Yorkshire Terriers, they're never going to give up.
What a massive upset this would be. And now they're right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to...
And at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. Oh, Linares goes to the canvas. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory. That is... Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.